What's up, world? It's your boy Jaron Ikner back again with another music video reaction for Starstruck TV. You guys know the drill. You know how this works. People hit me up all the time, sending me their music videos, songs, etc., and so forth. And honestly, I just don't have time to sit there and go through all of it. So I decided to put together this little segment where I go through these music videos, give you my thoughts, my opinions, talk about the cinematography, story progression, give you some tips, talk about things I like, things I hate, and share it to the world on the Starstruck TV page. If you're interested in getting your music video reviewed, send it over to the email below. We'll give you details on how to get on the show, etc., and so forth. The person who submitted the video this time around has actually submitted the video in the past. Shout out to Epic Norlan. The song that he submitted is actually the sequel to a video that him and I shot called Can't Slow Down. I'll put a link in the comment section below. Pretty cool video that we put together. We shot that in one day, etc., and so forth. Okay, a lot of special effects in space and stuff. This song is actually the sequel to that song, Can't Slow Down Part 2, featuring Breadman P. It's shot by 100K Films. I have not seen this video in its entirety, and that's actually one of the caveats of the show, is that I do not watch any of these videos beforehand. This is all live reaction. I have seen a few clips of it, but I haven't seen the whole thing. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? All right, let's do it. Looks like they're up in the mountains. Okay. So this is from a cinematography aspect. There's already a few things from a cinematographer viewpoint that stand out to me as kind of and I always think about this phrase that the homie Carlos Berber actually said on a Facebook conversation, and he said you have to be careful to avoid gimbalography. Now, gimbalography is pretty self-explanatory. It's shots that are on a gimbal, because gimbalography has a very particular look to it. Gimbals have a very particular flow that is very, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but it shows a lack of knowledge when it comes to shot composition. And because you can throw anything on the gimbal, wave it around, and things look awesome. And it's almost kind of a crutch for a lot of cinematographers, because everything in the gimbal always looks cool, but also everything in the gimbal kind of has that gimbal look to it. And as someone with a gimbal chilling right here, shout out to Moza. They didn't sponsor this video. I use a gimbal all the time, but I try to use it as a highlight, as opposed to something that is going to be the main aspect of the video. But that said, the shots that I have seen so far with the gimbal are cool, but I just hope that this whole video is not on the gimbal. We will see. Yeah, so far it's basically kind of what I figured, is that the vast majority of this video is shot on a gimbal. Nothing necessarily wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate on the shooter for using a gimbal, but what I would love to see, especially in this environment, are a lot more B-roll, a lot more shots of the environment, including just like shots of trees, mountains, more close-ups of the cars and cool shots. Maybe use some lighting to create some cool composition and some cool like edge lighting and stuff like that. Maybe some lens flares, stuff like that. Also, there's no close-ups. There's not a single close-up so far, or at the minute mark. And me personally, I'm a really big fan of close-ups. I like it when the camera is up in your face, mostly because the human face is probably one of the most interesting things that you can look at on camera, because everybody's face is different. A couple of really cool close-ups would really make this video pop a little bit more. So far, it's it's medium shots and wide shots in the gimbal. There's a lot going on in the shots in terms of cars, people in the background. There's a lot of stuff. So those wide shots, those medium shots are necessary. But to break up that thing, you would definitely need to throw in a couple of close-ups, a couple of shots of B-roll. That's what I would do.
Now I got a college girl, she know all the policies. Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm 50,000 degrees. You know where I'm about to be. You know where to follow me. She said she don't lie to me. That's some shit I gotta see. If you know that I gotta live.
See, like right there, you had this car swirling around in the background. I would definitely get some slow motion of that, of just that. Like not even them dancing in front of it, just some really tight, as close as you can get safely, of course, of the car in slow motion. That would make awesome B-roll for that shot. So far, this entire video has been all performance takes, meaning that it's all just them rapping in front of the camera. Once again, nothing necessarily wrong with that, but always the best way to improve this is to always find those beats where you can put non-rapping or even not even performance takes, but just non-rapping beats in the shots, whether it's a slow motion shot of the car driving, some trees, maybe a car driving down the icy road. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff that you can do to really hold our attention than just seeing the dudes rap.
Yeah. Moving too fast, so baby, can you slow down for me? Moving too fast, so baby, can you slow down for me? Yeah, I know he fucked. I don't give a fuck. You a little slut. Yeah, I kill this shit. You can dig it up. Now I'm booed up. You ain't good enough. I get not down, baby. I ain't got no time.
But this shot right here is fantastic composition. You have good use of foreground, of him in the foreground. You have good depth in terms of just like you have the edge lighting from the sun in the background, the mountains. You have the trees that really hold your attention. He's in the foreground, but then you also have this, like, with the way that the hill goes down, creates a really great depth of field. The composition of where he's standing with the tree on the left in the foreground. This is an excellent shot. This shot should have been used a lot more in the video. I think it only pops up for 2 seconds so far. So hopefully we see it more because I love this shot. This shot is great. Go. Okay, so hold up. That dude with the gun, that's the closest shot we've gotten so far in anybody's face, and he's not even in the song. One thing to keep in mind about music videos is that, like, the music videos are basically commercials for your artists, and you got to get their face. And I'm saying I need to see some more tight close-ups of Epic because this is his song, Breadman P. We got to see their faces. We got to see them smiling. It's a great shot. I love that. I love that location. I wish that you guys would have got more shots of that car. Like, just the car. That was cool lightning in the background. Okay, see that last little bit where the camera gets really close and you're right by him? I wish we just had more of that because I just want to see his face more. And like, so this location right here is fire as hell. I love this spot. The lighting, like the time of day that you guys chose to shoot it in, the way that the clothes that he's wearing with the fur coat and the glasses, it is a beautiful scene that you got going on there. I just wish we could have got the camera a little bit closer. That's all I wanted right now in this video is just close-ups. Awesome shot. See right here too, if you go back to that, you can see that you have this really cool, even in the far left, you have the sunset coming down on the left, and it creates this color contrast with the golden sunset, the white snow with the trees, and him in the white. It's a great shot. I love this particular shot in this video. This shot alone kind of sells the video for me. It's almost like, and maybe this is like a more personal thing, it's almost like the artist told the camera guy not to get close to him. Maybe he had some stuff going on in his face or something. Maybe he got black eye or something. But it's almost like there's like this imaginary line between Epic and the camera guy that he can't cross, where he can't get too close to him. And yeah, I know I keep harping on the close-ups, but it kind of takes me out, because honestly the video is basically, it's all performance takes. It's 100% performance takes. It's all just them rapping, and it's all wide shots. And let's say that I absolutely love this song and I love this video, I still might not be able to recognize who's in the video, because we don't get enough of that facial recognition to be like, if I saw Epic Norlan walking down the street, be like, oh man, that's Epic Norlan, I saw you in the video. Because he's wearing shades, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard for him to stand out. But that said, let's keep playing. You got B-roll there. Wait. You got B-roll there. You got B-roll. There's B-roll in the video. Like, you have all this B-roll. Fam. All right. So that was Epic Norlan. Breadman P, Cannot Slow Down. Part 2. The video's cool. Like, I'm not mad at the video. I just think, especially after that literally like the last 7 seconds of the video, it was all B-roll. And there were really cool shots. You had the shots of the car. You had the tree shots. You had literally everything that I wanted to see throughout the video in the last couple seconds. I also think you have it in the first part too. In the first part, you have a couple bits of B-roll too. I would say next time, you're not gonna re-edit the video obviously, but next video, think about spreading out that B-roll a little bit and giving us some beats and not exhausting the viewer with performance takes all the time. Those beats are extremely important in holding the viewer's attention, especially if they're story-based, because they'll really pull the viewer in. And this theory, because this is all this film theory, will negate a lot of technical issues. The gimbalness was a little eh. You know what I'm saying? It seems that the person who shot it is still figuring out how to use it. And with somebody who just bought this Moza Air 2 a couple months ago, I feel for you, bro. Like, it's not like I'm hating on that. Like, the gimbals are tough to use and master. And once you master it, you can do some really amazing stuff. But that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about the whole gimbalography feel of it. That it's very clear in some of the shots that you're still trying to work it out. There's a little bit of some jerk in there, stuff like that. But if you have B-roll throughout the film, you could plug in the B-roll on those bits where you see those jerks and you see those moments that feel like a gimbal to cover up your mistakes, or cover up that I wouldn't call them mistakes, but cover up those moments in those shots. And that's just like, editing pro tip. But all in all, strong song. Shots, Epic Norlan shots to 100K for sending over the video. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you check it out and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I just talking out my butt or what? Let me know in the comment section. If you want to submit a video, there's an email below. Send that over. We'll give you details on how to get on the show, and look for your stuff in the next Starstruck TV show. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff that kids be doing. And one love to you and yours. Peace.